Alright, let's wait for Fury to get here. I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. Hello, cat. Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix Wright. Well, starting soon. What? What do you want? You want out? Come on. No? There you go. Okay. For a second. Okay. It's okay. If anyone's going to raise objections to this, Mr. Edgeworth, you owe an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify in the trial against Miss Maya Fey? I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White is a businessman, and besides, at the time, I thought that Miss May's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court. Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanor. It's a show off, and I get my hair. I would like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. Actually, no, let's save it up here. Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage? Your name. Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear, do my locutions confuse? Name. My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Nino. I am the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corp. Did you know the victim, Miss Maya Fey? Or Mia Fey? That would be a negatory. No, I did not. You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder. Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there? Why tell you what you already know? Very well, Mr. Wright. You may begin your testimony. If I can't rip this guy's testimony apart, I'm done for. Why do I always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm lost? I hope you have made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer. Let him have it, Phoenix. Let's see, it was about 9 p.m., I believe. I was quietly that's reading to you some papers by the window. Then I heard a bang coming from outside. What is going on? Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was no other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She, too, was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impactation. Then it was all over. Things occurred as you testified, and I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, defendant. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. It must have been when you attacked, I assume. Lucy, continue. So you're reading your papers so you heard the sound? But of course! I am no snoop. Wasn't Miss May also alone at 9 p.m.? That's what she said, but she was saying that to cover up for Mr. White. You would have known that if you were here. But of course, I am no snoop peeping out of windows at night. No snoop? Yeah, wait. You made a career out of snooping. Spiky-haired. What you just said directly conflicts with Miss May's testimony. Miss May clearly stated that the assailant looked like a girl. I've always been proud of my eyesight, Mr. Lawyer. Just what is your eyesight? Counting both eyes? 40! 40? Don't add them together. I think the witnesses tried to say his eyesight is good. Hey, whose side is the judge on anyway? And what did you do then? Yeah. What was Miss May doing at that time? She had just finished watching a soap opera on the TV and was weeping openly. Did you know she had been tapping the Faye office phone? Irrelevant. That has nothing to do with the case. I care not. I will enter the building inquiry. Miss May was acting alone when she tapped the phone of this Faye woman. You make a good politician, Mr. Wright. Oh, I know. After all, I am El Presidente. Please continue. Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course! Come on, Drake. I understand. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? As you know, I am always absolutely perfect. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this new detail. Objection! Wait right there. Mr. White, you dug your own grave. What is this? You said the victim ran to the left. But that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran right. Oh, it is simple. You have misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here, and the victim here. If the victim ran to the left, as you claim she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd? Ah! Very strange. I did see her run to the left. I did. Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one. True. Maybe he really did see the movie. So he did witness the killing? Wait a second. Mr. White? Yes, Your Honor? Miss May says right, and Mr. White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court? Both witnesses are telling the truth. Ah! I doubt it. Rather, that does not clear up the contradiction. There's one scenario that would explain their conflicting accounts. What? Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel. Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Yes, what do you mean? He was not viewing the crime from the hotel. If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law offices of Fay and Company. More specifically, he was standing here. Take that! This is where he was. Look, when the victim ran for the door, if he was watching from this point, to him it would appear that she ran to the left. Please, this is no time for jokes in illustrations. That is where the killer was standing. Order! I will have order! Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Rapscallion! The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. Oh. You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. What now? He's laughing? The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this, I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more? Very well. Let's hear your revised testimony. Good luck. You can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. Miss May's testimony was correct, as is mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left. Then you hit her, savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. You see? You hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? That does seem to make sense. Will you be cross-examining the witness's testimony? You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor. You see, you hit her twice. Objection! Mr. White. The victim died from a single blow. What do you have to say to that? As much as a hidden word counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court you were absolutely perfect? I will refrain from using this phrase from now on. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a Objection! The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Yes, White. Objection! The witness is confused because he's lying. I empathetically request that there be no break, Your Honor. Very well. If the witness would care to revise his testimony. The crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this now, White. Mr. White? Okay. Well, you see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Then, the next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you, attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran for the door. Then you did her in with a single blow. The whap! The whap indeed. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. Mr. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, it is hurting. Deal with it. This is almost over. Okay, do you want to see a funny little bit of extra dialogue? Yes, I must have been confused. But don't worry, we all know how. Hold it! Turned and ran for the door. Hold it! It's like, hold it! What did you do then? I gave chase, of course. Ah! No! No! Not me! The killer, I mean! He gave chase! Objection! Mr. White, please try to remain calm. Mr. Wright here is only trying to fluster you with baseless accusations. Oh, alright, thank you, Miles. I looked at it when I heard that. What thing? Be more specific. You heard what you heard that thing fall? What exactly was that thing? Huh? Oh, that, the glass light stand. Right, the one that had fallen over at the scene. Isn't something about that strike you as odd? Yeah, that is odd. I'll press for Mr. White. Huh? But what? You're saying you saw the glass light stand? Yes. Then change your testimony to reflect that. Sorry, my bad. The witness will revise his testimony. Oh, okay, of course. A light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. Objection! Mr. White. It was impossible for you to have seen the glass stand. What? Look at this. These are the fuller parts of the scene of the murder, yes? Correct, Your Honor. Now, look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is there you would be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White? What do you have to say to that? Ridiculousity. Mr. White, you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claimed. You could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glass light stand. So, when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell. And the only place you could have seen that from is inside the Fey Law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Yeah! Mr. White? Mr. White? You did it, didn't you? Mr. Your Honor, it's Mia. Hey, looks like we're about to get
Objection!
That's far enough, Phoenix Wright. What? I forgot about Edgewood. Mr. White, I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now? What? I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap. Wiretap? Order, Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this. Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I really don't know. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Lucre. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to top the law offices of Miss Fay. What does it have to do with, Your Honor? The question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office, and by who? No, you wouldn't! Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Fay's office. Am I correct? Correct! You are most correct, Niles. Give me a break. Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached the Fay & Co. law offices. That is what I saw that accursed light stand. Now I'm confused. Explain to the court what this all means, Mr. Edgeworth. Gladly. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in his office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand. At the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like you to believe that Mr. White was murdered. I see. However, it is a fact that Mr. White had been to the office well before the murder took place. When he went to place the wiretap, he could have seen the glass light stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright theory is revealed for the baseless conjecture it is. Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping. Ahem. Leave it to me. I feel faint. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered the Fay & Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand. So, you saw the stand before the night of the incident. This is how you're able to identify what had fallen over? By the sound? Correct! That is right. I see. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross it. What am I supposed to do now? Good luck, Phoenix. Beginning of September. Do you have proof? Objection! Miss April May knew the details of Miss Fay's phone conversation. This proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder. Right. Was it really you that went into the office? Or was it Miss May? Give me 1 second, I need to let the cat out. Go on. Go. You want it out. Go. Okay, so was it White or was it Miss May? Objection! Objection! Unidentified fingerprints several days old were found in the Fay & Co. law offices. Those are obviously Mr. White's. And if I know Edgeworth, he's already run a check on his prints. Such a far and high up place. Objection. The hotel room is right across from the office place where it happened. Both windows were open, and since they're only separated by a small alleyway, he could have easily heard the lamp. In theory. Now, Mr. Wright, tell us why you went to the Fay & Co. law offices. Why did you tap Mia's phone? Objection! This has no bearing on the current case, Your Honor. Blue Corp is a detective agency of sorts. We have a responsibility to protect client confidentiality. That is when I saw this glass light stand. I thought it was from across the street. Yeah, no, it's like... Yeah, they're like neighboring buildings. Why did you notice something as innocuous as a light stand? The light stand was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression. Such a beautacious thing deserves attention, does it not? That is all. Damn it! There's nothing there for me to press him on. Usually try enough I can fluff something out of him. Uh-oh. Don't tell me I've run out of ammo. Just yes. I'm afraid that's as far as you go, Mr. Wright. The time has come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honorably. No more. I can't take this anymore. Mr. Wright, are you giving up? Yes, Your Honor. Phoenix. Phoenix, over here. I know that voice. Mia? Never give up, Phoenix. Mia? Where am I? The waiting lobby? What happened? Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating. Yeah! Hey, Phoenix! Jack? That's no way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, why'd you look at me? That's your Maya? Didn't you know the Fey women have strong psychic powers? When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears that was enough to shock to awaken Maya's true powers. So Maya is channeling you, Mia. That's right. I'm Maya. The muscle. Now, I want you to listen to me, please. Maya never gave up. You can't help it. That's why I came here to tell you. But we don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen. You've already won. You have that receipt in the court record, right? Oh, yeah. The one you wrote Maya on. Phoenix? Wright wrote that, not me. So, what do I do with it? Look at the front of the receipt. The front? It's a regular receipt. It says from Phoenix Pharmacy. $1,000. Wow, big spender. Maybe 100,000 yen. Item, glass light stand. Date to purchase, September 4th. September 4th? That's right, Phoenix. I bought that stand the day before I was killed. Whoa! Now, what did Mr. Wright say in his testimony? It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. He said he saw the stand before there you go. I think the court is about to reconvene. Go do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent. Now you just have to prove it. We're now reconvened for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Is the defendant rather... Are you alright, Mr. Wright? Yes. Sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now. Let us start where we left off. Your Honor, there's nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of Mr. Wright is finished. All that is required now is for you to pass judgment on the defendant, Phoenix Wright. Your Honor, please, give me one more chance. I promise you, this is the last time I'll ask you. But, as Mr. Edgeworth has noted, the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter? I say, let's just give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. Objection! Look closely at this. See the word Maya written in blood? You're grasping. I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt. The other side? Your Honor, would you tell the court what is written on the other side of that receipt? Well, a glass light stand. The day to purchase. Whoa! This is the day before the murder. One day before. You see, Mr. White, when you allegedly entered Fay & Co. law offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there. Well, Mr. White, can't get out of this one, can you? No, it's impossible. Uh-oh, Susan it. Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you'll agree that you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances. Very well. Then, that is all for the trial of... Objection! Not so fast, Phoenix Wright. Oh, wait, no, that was one. Oh, wait, I forgot. It's Edgeworth. There is a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claims. However, there is no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. There we go. I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into this matter. Another inquiry? This isn't going to be another one of those updated audio reports. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. It's bad. Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There's no need to prolong this trial any further. Well, Mr. Edgeworth? If anyone is going to call Mr. White's trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need a day to ascertain whether these new claims have any basis in factual evidence. Pursuit. Objection denied. What? The completion of the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright will be postponed until tomorrow. There's no telling what will happen if I can't end this now. Edgeworth is sure to come up with, or just make up something. Mia showed up to help me and all. Mr. Your Honor, may I go home? And Edgeworth's more like Major than White, make up all these excuses. Well, Mr. White, was a blackmailing the police. He was blackmailing the law offices, and he was blackmailing the court itself. Because of the wealth and power he has. May I go home? Of course. Thank you for your time. The witness will stay. Mia, Phoenix, read this note out loud. Mia, what's this? Memo received from Mia. Your Honor, if I may. You're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright. You bet I am. My life is right in this one. Take that! I would have something I would like to read to the court. The memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities, and these are all people that Mr. White had driven to suicide. That's when it happened. Stop! Desist! Halt! Please stop! Make him stop! How did you get that list? Mr. White, admit your guilt, right here, right now, or else this list will be released to the press. No! I confess. I confess. I did it. I hit her. I hit Miss Mia with the thinker. Case closed, Your Honor. Well, I see no reason to continue this trial. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? You've done it again. That was quite a spirited defense. Yes, Your Honor. I guess you could say that. Well, you knew how spirited it was. Well, this court finds the defense, rather, the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright, not guilty. That is all. This court is adjourned. I never thought I'd be saying this again, but congratulations! You're lucky I wasn't one to pay. I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side. Glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You're so lucky to help me, and Maya. I won't forget as long as I live. As long as you live? My time is yours already. Ah! Maya's power is so weak. I can't stay here. What? No! There's still so much to say! I'm sure we'll meet again. Chief! I'm not the chief anymore. Next, can you come to the office tonight, say 9 p.m.? The office? I'll see you later. Chief. Mia! When did you find out that that was a list of suicide victims? There was a list of different newspaper articles of these people committing suicide in the offices, and at the top of every single one, White was written in Mia's handwriting. She was tracking his every single move. And then and Mia, of course, you know, while she was being channeled, she quickly wrote down that list and gave it to Phoenix in court, because she had all of the names memorized since she was working on his case and building up evidence against White. Being here, it's hard not to think about it, right? You came. Mia, I was kind of worried you might not. Huh? Of course I came. Well, I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger? Mia? What? Mia? No, it's me, Maya. Maya? What? Did I look like my sister? Look like? You were her. Might be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix. Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me lunch, would you? Maya, why are you here? Because of this. See? Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me. Take care of... she means the office. This office. Someone has to help with the new Wright & Co. law offices, right? And who better than me? Maya Faye, reporting for duty. Wait, no. Second thought, let's make this casual. Yo, Nick, Maya here, ready to get down to business. You don't come... me calling you Nick, do you? It's a great name. Mia said that's what your friend Larry calls you. Nick? You know what this means? We're partners. You know, when I think about it, it is Maya's fault I'm here now, but if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Right in co-law offices. Has a good ring to it. Yeah, thanks, Maya. Good luck, Phoenix. I'll always be here, watching. Okay, Nick, let's do it, huh? Do what? Burgers, dummy! Burgers! There's a great burger joint just down the street. Come on! Time's a wasting. Okay, wait up! Next time on Ace Attorney. The most anime thing. The most anime case ever. Samurais. betrayal, evil, and more murder. So audience, or Furion, since you're the only one here, would you like me to keep going? No, you're so... Yes, okay. See you in hell, evil monster. Whoa! Stop waving that broom around. Oh, Nick, I didn't know you were here. Of course I'm here. What was that surreal show you were watching? What? Nick, you don't know the Steel Samurai? It's only the most popular TV show for young people. Young? Like, how young? 10 years old? How old are you? 17. Hey, what the heck are you getting all excited? Hey, I'm only 17. That's 17. See, I'm a teen, not like you, Nick. Hey, don't talk to me like I'm your grandpa or something. I'm only 24 myself. And watch it with me. He's really cool, and it's really popular. When they asked grade school kids what they wanted to be, Steel Samurai was #1. I really go about kids these days. Gramps. Well, Steel Samurai's over, so I guess it's time to close up the office. History has requirements. Sorry it took so long to reply. The internet likes to die every now and again. Yeah. Yeah, no, I understand. A month has passed since my trial. Mia's murder was the talk of the town for some time. But no one paid any attention to the Wright and Cole offices. How am I going to pay the rent this month? It'll be okay. I'm sure some big find is just around the corner. October 16th, 8:14 a.m. Phoenix Wright's bedroom. Hello, this is Phoenix. Maya, what? Still early. Steel Samurai! Steel Samurai's got arrested! Huh? You mean the guy on that show? Yes! They're saying the Steel Samurai killed a villain! Isn't that what he's supposed to do? Yeah, on TV! Yeah, on TV. Good night, Maya. No, wait, I mean, yeah, she did it in real life. He scared a villain with his samurai spear. I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Good night, Maya. Just come to the office. Come to the office, quick. Please, Nick. 9:22 a.m. Wow, that was fast. Caught there in 15 minutes. Maya's here, watching television. Now for the morning news. The actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Powers plays the lead role in the popular kids show The Steel Samurai, Warrior of Neo-Old Tokyo. He was arrested on suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack Hammer, who plays the villain known as the Evil Magistrate. Is that that seriously his name? Yes. How the hell they named their kid Jackhammer? Seriously. His body was still inside the evil magistrate costume. The samurai spear was also found stuck through the body. Police believe that this was the murder weapon and are investigating further. This has to be a joke. I mean, what kind of name is Jackhammer? Or even Will Powers, for that matter. No, it's a nightmare. Steel Samurai's over. The world is over. Fighting Colossus. Nick! Steel Samurai? What? Yes, of course. We'll be right there. Willpower, Jackhammer, facepalm. Yeah, this series is full of those. Let's go, Nick. Go where? They have. It's like in this case, it's probably the best example of those awful names. So I've decided this will be our first case. What about this? My poor Evo. October 16th, Detention Center, Visitor's Room. What's wrong, Maya? It's him, in the flesh. Is that guy really him? What do you mean, that guy? Of course it's him. Will Powers, our client, that's him. You shouldn't be saying this. But he definitely did it. Murder, at least once, maybe twice. Whoa! What are you saying? Yes? Something wrong? No. It's getting off to a great start. I know. You're disappointed, aren't you? Disappointed? Oh no. No, it's okay. This is the real me. When I got the part of Steel Samurai with that mask, I decided I would never show my face in the public until the job was over. It's the kids, you know. I didn't want to wreck their dreams. Oh. I guess it didn't matter. So much for dreams. Wonder what they think of the Steel Samurai now. Nick. What? He's a good guy. I mean, he's good. But you were just accusing him of murder 30 seconds ago. He didn't do it. This guy wasn't. This was a video. Maybe you can start by telling us what happened. Yes, of course. It seems like it was only yesterday. Actually, it was only yesterday. Guess I come down to Global Studios for a run through. We went through a 3-hour action sequence at 10 a.m. that morning. There was a rehearsal scheduled for 5 in the afternoon, but when 5 came around, the staff gathered at the studio, and the evil magistrate was found lying in a purple cape under the set. They took off his mask and discovered that it was Jackhammer, dead. He had been expertly skewered with the samurai spear. Was Jack Power really his name? Yes, it's a lot longer than I steal with samurai uses as a weapon. Wait, red, white, a blue corp? Is he supposed to be the stereotypical capitalist because he's way too nice to me? It's a joke on America as a whole, on the USA as a whole. Because I don't know if you know this, but people who reside in the USA are typically depicted as very obnoxious. So there's a lot of fear that I Steel Samurai uses as a weapon. Maybe you can explain to me just what the Steel Samurai is. Nick, how could you say such a thing? I'm sorry, sir. I apologize for my partner. He's new to this and a bit out of touch with the world. Hey, who's new to this? Oh, it's alright, really. Steel Samurai's the lead character in a popular kids show. He walks the streets of real old Tokyo, fighting battle after battle against the evil magistrate and his minions. Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate. Although, I guess he did defeat him this time. I see. Real old Tokyo. Who comes up with these names? Like Jack Hammer and Will Powers. Or April May, for that matter. Now, where were you on the... Well, that morning I came to the studios at 9 o'clock. We worked through some action scenes until noon. Rehearsal was to begin at 5 p.m., but I was a little tired. So after lunch, I took a nap in my dressing room. When I woke up, it was after 5 p.m. I was late for the rehearsal. I hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here. So he was sleeping the entire afternoon of the murder? Some action hero. What will the kids think? You should probably check out the scene tomorrow. Right. Global Studios. I'll draw you a map. Oh, yeah, let's go. I'm only to bet $10 she asked for on our maps. Wow, this is where they make the Steel Samurai show. Awesome. Aren't you excited? Hey, you there. You wanted. You gotta go through me. Oh, sorry. We're lawyers. Oh yeah? Oh, that's great. I'm security. And it's my job to make sure that gawkers like you stay out. Gawkers? Gawkers, sightseers, tourists. I know that type. You heard about the incident and came to snoop around. Yesterday, something horrible happens when you go to the sightseeing. What's your time in a place like this? Don't you job or do a lifetime unless you become a lawyer too? Sounds like a life of ease to me. Work around time. What are the audition to take the hippie clothes? Your son hasn't come in. Nick? Will I grow to be her? Please say no. I don't know. It's possible. Hey, I said when you're being spoken to. You'll see stage. You're gonna love her name. So, what do you do here at Global Studios? We make children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days... No! You were a star? Please don't talk. Only a little twinkle between the stars here. I'm afraid eerie. Wow. This place has really gone downhill, you know. But 10 years ago, now that was the studio of dreams. Hammer was a big star back then, too, he was. Hammer? The victim, dummy. The evil magistrate. He's been reduced to playing villains now. Not exactly the best material to work with. Can you tell me about Mr. Will Powers? He's not a bad kid. But don't be fooled by his net. Oh, it's her... Oh. Yeah, security lady. Yeah. And her name, Old Bag. You will get the joke when you hear her first name. He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by him. You wouldn't want him to on the silver screen without it. Believe me. Little old ladies watching it would lose their minds. That's probably why he thought that the Steel Samurai was his big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jack Hammer. You're for certain that Will Powers is guilty. Powers? Of course he's guilty. How do I know? I know everything. That's my job. What kind of person was Jack Hammer? What kind of person? Oh, if only you knew. Jack Hammer will live on in many hearts as the ultimate Jack action hero. He was simply dashing in the Dynamite Samurai series. Should I have heard of that? There was an accident during filming 5 years ago. He got an unlucky break after that. He used to playing the villain on his children's program. What's more, I heard they were paying him peanuts. It's enough to make you cry. Why are you so certain Mr. Powers is the killer? I was standing right here yesterday, I was here from 1 in the afternoon to 5. When they found the body. The studio where the murder took place is to the left here. So if you want to go into the studio, you have to pass by me. Only one person went by here between 1 and 2:30 when the murder took place. And that person was Mr. Powers? Yes, I saw him. Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in his dressing room. Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. But he was the only one that walked by. He's the killer. You can bet your biscuits on it. Is it about time for you to be heading home? There's nothing to see here. Move along. Actually, we're here at Mr. Powers' request. I thought you were suspicious. Again, show me a letter of request. Maybe I'll just let you in. This lady here thinks she owns the place, obviously. Yeah, her name is Wendy Oldbag. Yeah, Wendy Oldbag. A windy old bag. Like a windbag? She's old. Do you get it? How's the studio? They all think I did it, don't they? No, not at all. Is that right, Nick? Right, not at all. At worst, you're a suspect. Yeah. Or what? No, I never do that. Earlier you said that you were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch. Yes, like a baby. Security lady says she saw you that day. She says she saw you heading towards the scene of the crime. The cringe, the camp, the cheese is too much to handle, but at the same time, I want to see if it gets worse. Oh yeah, it does. What? That's not possible. I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping, I promise. Mr. Powers, if you want me to help you, you have to tell me the truth. I'm new to this lawyer business. I need every advantage I can get. I know. I'm sorry. But I swear to you, my mom is great. I was sleeping. Maybe the security lady only thought she's on me. What did she see? She doesn't seem to be lying. About that security guard at the main gate studio? Oh, the security lady? She's terrible. She called me suspicious looking. Yes, actually, she said the same thing to me before. Take off that mask. Were her words, actually. She sucks up to all the big wigs in the studio. But let her see you stumble once and she'll never let up on you. She's got some nerve. You think you could write up a letter formally requesting my representation? Of course! I just hope that this will get me past that security lady. Alright, ma'am, have a look at this. It's a letter of request from Mr. Powers. Yes, I recognize a both childish scrawl. To think he would entrust his fate to use of such an unreliable appearance. Really? Anyway, you may pass, but only left from here, towards the studio. Now go to the right. That's the employee area. No one allowed inside, pal, were my instructions. The good detective told me himself. Hey, Nick. Huh? There were maps at the security guard station. Hey, not bad. Those are 50 cents a piece, thank you. Well, there you go. There you go, Nick. 50 cents! Run! Hey! Aren't you that murderer from the other day? It's that confused detective. Hey, pal. You know Prosecutor Edgeworth is all upset, and it's your fault. I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomily out the window. So? Hey, if he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing sloppy detective work. Detective? I think you hurt his feelings. Oh no, I'm sorry. Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt. You're right, pal. It's all my fault. I can blame other people all I want, but I know the truth in my heart. Hey, don't take it so hard. There's always the next case. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Hey, what exactly are you two doing here? Well, we're on this case too, pal. Huh? Hey, you can't just go around saying pal like that. That's my endearing character trait. I say he's a character, all right. Yeah, I would definitely agree. He's definitely a character. Yeah, Detective Gumshoe is arguably a character in this game. Camera here. That's a security camera. It takes photos of people going into the suit. All you do is look at the gate and you can see who went where. There's a number plate on the security camera. ST1307. It must be the camera ID number. Studio map. I guess it's a monkey or something? You call that a port over Gumshoe? Yes, you never played the Bravely games. Well, the Bravely the Bravely games came out long after this game. If Phoenix Wright was originally released in Japan on the Game Boy Advance in 2003, but we didn't get it here in the West until it's a port to, or yeah, I get port to the Nintendo DS in 2006 or 2007. Yeah. What monkey has a nose like that? It's holding a sign in his hand. Right. To Studio 1. Left. Studio 2. Oh, the wind is pretty strong yesterday. Oh, the wind was very strong yesterday and the head broke up. Took that tree down with it, too. Here's the Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's. Let's go and check it out. Hey, it's locked. Looks like you need a card key. It's nice how they would want to keep the non-employees out. How's your investigation going? Well, it's... Hey, I can't tell you that, pal. Maybe you need a little more interactive questions. Right. So, detective, I take a look what you got. What I got? The autopsy report. The latest version, if you please. Right. Sorry about what happened last time, pal. Time of death. October 15th at 2:30 p.m. Cause pierced through the chest by a spear. Why was Mr. Powers arrested? Simple, pal. Murder took place right over here in Studio 1. Now, the victim entered Studio 1 at approximately 1 p.m. At that time, there is no one other than the victim in the studio. According to the autopsy report, the time of his death was 2:30 p.m. Only one person went to the studio between 1 and 2:30. That person was none other than Will Powers. No one else, pal. You think I'm lying? Ask the security lady at the main gate. No, I don't want to. Please. Hey, that's true. Anyone would think that Powers... Well, that's thanks for cheering me up. About this... Oh, that sweet old lady? What a charmer. Huh? Are we talking about the same... When I showed her my badge, she gave me a donut and some coffee. Remember what Powers said? She's a sucker for authority. She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence. What? What kind of evidence? Well, that, photo. A photo of the steel samurai heading toward the scene of the crime. What? Who took that? See the camera up on the gate, pal? Is the camera up in the game? No more. The welcome sign? Yeah, whenever someone walks by, the camera automatically snaps a photo. Oh no! Nick, he has evidence! We're finished! Honey? Hey, Austin Powers was asleep. Yes, but nobody can be there to verify his alibi. Austin Powers is the only one who says that he was asleep at that time. Not only that, but he plays a Steel Samurai, so he has direct access to the costume. For someone in your car, we don't look too happy. What's wrong, pal? Just sit down. Don't look so happy when you say that. Oh! I'd like to ask the employees here something. Sure thing, pal. Go wherever you like. Of course, you're not going to find any clues I haven't already found. I'm glad someone around here is themselves. Let's go. Got a free passenger plate. Look, the security lady in the guard station is stuffing her face with donut. I guess all cops like their donuts. Yeah, and they're soft enough that she doesn't need to cheat to them. Hey, yo! Well, you satisfied Powers is guilty yet? She had to make her life harder by giving that full rejection, don't you? Why didn't you tell us about the security photo, ma'am? Oh, that. I just thought it would be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself. These things are important, you know. As well as my voice cracking. Oh, just a little left from here is the gate with the camera that took that photo. It's my job to check the photos every day, you see. This guard station is in a central position. No matter where you go here, you pass by the station first. So gate, oh here, yeah. Yeah, I guess. Now, poor Hammer, he went to the studio just before 1. The murder happened right around 2:30, see? The only one I seen going through here between 1 and 2:30 was Powers himself. Security camera got a good look at him, too. If he's not the one that did it, I don't know who is. Maybe it was you? Yeah! Good one, Sonny! She thinks I was joking. Was the victim, Mr. Hammer, a popular actor? Oh, he was the biggest star in the studio! Was. Past tense. Oh yeah, he was great as the bearded samurai. How many samurais are there? That too, yes. He's shown the brightness back in the day. Make a star like him play the evil magistrate. It's a disgrace, I tell you. Hammer took it pretty hard. Who can blame him? About the security camera. Oh yes, the camera. It's automatic. You can tell when someone walks through that gate, see? And it snaps a photo. Apparently, it records the time when it takes the picture too. But I don't bother myself with those details. I just view all the photos on the computer over in the security guard station. I check them every day before going home, I do. Yeah, this is where they do all the behind-the-scenes stuff. And look, there's Powers' dressing room. No one hears this soon after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around. The metal grate on the drain has broken off. Pretty big drain. Kid could fit through there, I bet. Yeah, you could snuck in that way. You wouldn't have to pay at the gate. Well, if you want to leave that way, be my guess. Right, huh? Hey, I'm not a kid. Maybe it's yesterday's lunch. Everyone's probably too shocked. There's a T-bone on one of these plates, minus a steak. You just had a burger. Yeah, but I have a second sandwich just for steaks. What? Maybe some samurai spear. We don't need a spear. That's a murder weapon for crying out loud. Powers' dressing room. So this is where he was sleeping? Or at least, this is where he claims he was sleeping. No one actually saw him taking naps here, did they? Right. There's a picture of him near the crime scene. I hope he's telling the truth, for his sake. Looks like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take that nap here yesterday. You say in Samurai Boogie Woogie. Nick, try this on. No! How can you tell the name of a show but just look at him wait? I kinda like samurai movies. Kinda. There's a bunch of snacks on them. Yeah, give these some tea and cookies. Nick, I'm hungry. You just had a burger. Yeah, but I have a separate stomach for sweets. How many stomachs does this girl have? Maya, don't touch that. That's evidence. No, Maya. Huh, it's supposed to be Powers' bag. Hey, don't open that. Maya, why do you do this? Employee card key. That must be Power. Says Studio One. Let's take it, Nick. Borrow it. You mean borrow. What else is inside Powers' bag? Stop that! My partner, thief in training. Why? Why do you do this, Maya? It isn't Powers, it's Powers. Well, it can be either or. It's... I hate to have you for someone visiting a crime scene. Yeah, it's like, it can be either one. English is weird like that. What is it? You're real quiet all of a sudden. Doesn't it give you the shivers, Nick? That white kite, it's so real. Well, the evil magistrate did die here. And the steel samurai killed him. Murder weapon was the samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to me. Hey, look, that's the chair the director sits in. I always wanted to sit in one of these. Hey, Nick, take a look at that. One of those black and white boards they clap at the start of filming. And look, microphone. What? Ready? Action! This girl's more troubled than I thought. Now I by where Jack Hammer's body blade tape. Ladder. So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded culture assumptions, Nick. Right, sorry. Yeah, that ladder joke, that's gonna be a running thing. That's gonna be a running thing throughout the series. Doesn't Steel Samurai take place in old Tokyo? Can you even see Mount Fuji from there? Not old Tokyo, Nick. Neo old Tokyo. Oh, right. Right. Look at The camera must cost me. Yeah, so don't touch it. Whoa, Samuel's gonna touch. Hey, you. No touching that. Sorry. My partner's kind of like a cat. No, I don't know. Who, me? I'm assistant here. I help with props and stuff, moving them around, ordering new ones, etc. We're lawyers representing Mr. Will Powers. Oh, you're WP's people. WP? Oh, Will Powers. WP, I get it. I don't envy you guys one bit, but do what you can for WP, okay? He never hurt a fly. He has to be innocent. Don't worry, leave it to us. Did you tell me anything about the day of the murder? Yeah. Yes, I was in the studio the whole day. One assistant on staff that day. Only one assistant? Yes, well, the studio isn't doing so well right now. Today was the only rehearsal for our action. Oh, I see. In the morning we went through the action sequences in the employee area. WP and Hammer were there, along with everyone else. The employees area. That's where Powers' dressing room is, right? Yes. Yeah, that's the place. We were eating lunch there. Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1. Then I went and saw WP go into his dressing room. But I didn't see either of them after that. Did you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room? No, I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message for him. I mean, it's his private... What kind of girl do you think I am? What kind? No, I'm sure you're a fine girl. Sorry, I don't think Mr. Powers' alibi. What do we do, Nick? We haven't found anything. If Peel's the only one who came from the studio, then he has to be the killer. You don't have a photograph. Sorry, I know you're busy. No, not really. Actually, there's been something bothering me. Huh, that's what I'm talking about. Whoa, a lead. Well, I don't know about that, but that day, just after noon, I sent someone else here. You sent? Yeah, several times. Some other studio employees, maybe? No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an action scene material. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from outside. Really? Wait, someone had come in here. Wasn't that security lady in those them? Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. I don't have any better information than that. No, thanks. That helps us a lot. Anything helps. Let's go put that security lady on the spot. Do you sense it's someone other than the regular film crew was in the studio? Yes, I think. I think doesn't cut it in witness testimony. Yeah. Name. Penny Nichols. Yeah, her name is Penny Nichols. You need to have Penny Nichols. Get it? They're coins! The names, you were right, the names do get worse. Yeah, I told you. What?
It's bedtime.
Okay.
Quiet time.
Okay. Still here? Really? You look as though you've seen a ghost. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna have to stop it for tonight, sorry. Sorry, that's all for tonight. Yeah, good night, I guess.